social media, distracting thoughts, endless scrolling. These are some of the reasons that many of us can't concentrate today. Today, I want to teach you a Buddhist technique that monks use in the monastery that helps them concentrate for long periods of time. The Buddha says our six senses are like six animals tied to a post in the middle. Here's a simple way to understand it. Imagine a snake, a crocodile, a bird, a dog, a jackal, and a monkey, all tied up together. Each one tries to go in its own direction. The bird, he tries to fly into the sky. The monkey, he pulls towards the trees. The crocodile goes into the water. The dog runs into the village. And the jackal, he runs into the wilderness. And the snake might even go to the ground. If there is nothing holding them firmly, whichever animal is strongest will drag all the others along. Our senses are the same. We see something with our eyes. It pulls the mind in that direction. It can be something we like or something we don't like either. It works for both. We hear something, we like it or dislike it. Again, the mind pulls in that direction. But here's the thing. If the post in the middle is strong, none of the animals in the middle can move. The Buddha says the post in the middle is what we call sati, mindfulness. If mindfulness is strong, the post won't move. And even if your sense faculties get excited by seeing, hearing, or feeling, it won't pull in that direction, allowing you to concentrate for a long period of time. Today, I want to teach you a small technique that you can practice before you do something that requires a long period of concentration. It can be studying, reading a book, or anything that requires for your mind to be still. The technique that we're going to have a look at today is what we call walking meditation. When it comes to meditation, people normally have this idea that it can only be done in a very difficult lotus position on the ground, but this isn't the case. Meditation can be done while you're sitting, while you're walking, while you're standing, or while you're lying down. Today, what we're going to have a look at is walking meditation. For this meditation, all you need is around 8 or 10 meters of space in front of you that you can freely walk up and down. In monasteries, we have dedicated spaces for this, but at home you can just use a corridor, a balcony, or any space that's readily available to you. Before you begin, just take a few minutes to walk up and down the path a few times, and do this slowly, and gradually slow it down to the point where you might be only taking a step every 3 or 4 seconds. After you feel comfortable, you can actually start this meditation. For this meditation, we're going to be repeating one line in our mind, a sentence that we're going to keep repeating over and over again. We're going to do it in time with our step. So every step that you take, think the words, "May all beings be well and happy. May all beings be well and happy." It doesn't matter what end of the path you start at, but what's important is that you don't take a step without thinking the line, "May all beings be well and happy." After you've done this for one length, and it comes to the end of the track, now what you want to do is turn. But when you're turning, you don't think, "May all beings be well and happy." You turn by yourself, just being mindful of your posture and what you're doing. Don't think about the sentence. After you've turned, clockwise or anti-clockwise, it doesn't matter what direction you turn, you can start again. For every step you take, think, "May all beings be well and happy." If while you're doing this, your mind wanders, just gently bring it back. And even if you can't feel the sentence, that's okay. Just repeat it every time for every step. This actively slows down the mind and grounds your mindfulness. Do this for 20 minutes before you sit down for a task, and you'll notice significant changes to your ability to concentrate. Even doing this once makes a difference. At our monastery, we've seen people who couldn't focus for even 20 minutes sit down for long periods of time. We have children's meditation programs, and when they're properly guided, the practice also improves attention of some children who can't stay still for a long period. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Namo Buddhaya.